6. Okay. Hello. Hi. Good morning. How is everybody doing today? If it's not the morning for you, good day. Good day to you. Okay, but it is the morning for I. There's construction workers out there today, so I don't think we'll hear it, but you might. They're using power saws or something. I don't know. They're not usually so noisy. They've been out there for like a year now. Either way, this is, all right, what do the neighbors say about you? What's the gossip on you from your neighbors? Okay, do they talk about you? If so, what do they say? Okay. I got neighbors. And listen, it's so funny because I like my neighbors. But I don't think they like me. I don't know. All this time I've been living here and I'm thinking people like, I'm thinking they don't dislike me. I'm thinking they just at least like me, right? No, I think I'm pretty sure my neighbors hate me. Like, they don't just dislike me. They don't just like, not like, they actually kind of like have a hatred for me. Oh, I know. It's like, don't do that to yourself. It's just going to give yourself anxiety, stress, and diarrhea. Okay. No, not diarrhea. What commercial was that? Dude, there was... Listen, I'm sensitive. Alright, I'm a sensitive person. Everything traumatizes me, including that commercial. I was just like, what? I don't know, it's the way they said it. It was so like, gives you 1,000-mile stare. Okay, like, oh no. No service, please, calm down. No, go lay down. What's up? Go lay down. Go lay down. Get down. Oh, God, you're heavy. No, you're heavy. Okay, but, so, hold on, let me get you something to pick from. My dog is being rude. But he's pretty, he can be rude. He's got pretty privilege here, that's for sure. Nobody else gives him pretty privilege. Everyone else is jealous because he's so pretty. My ex-husband says they're just jealous because he's so good. He's such a pretty dog. And I'm like, I think they just hate me and they're just using the dog as an excuse. And he's like, that could be. He's like, but your dog's so pretty. He loves my dog. Aw, look at that. I pulled the dog card. Hello, Cerberus. Your tail is making noise. Oh, hello. I have my hair down. This is the worst day for you to make love with me. I give you big hugs. Okay, I tell you, you're pretty and you're very special. Please, you're moist and gross though. No, you're very gross. No, you're gross. No, get off of me. You're being gross right now. You're all moist. You got my chin. Oh, come on, Cerberus, my hair. Oh. No, you're way too happy. Stop it. Okay, sit. No, sit, baby. You gotta sit. You gotta stop this madness. You must sit. I'm having his ears checked. No, he's getting everything, dude. They're checking him for everything. Get out of here. Go sit, baby. No, go sit. Go. I don't got. Stop. You're gonna knock shit over. Get your big head. Get your big head out of here. I don't got time for this today. I don't got time for this. He knows it. Okay, yeah. He just left. He's out of here. Okay. Either way, that was a greeting from Cerberus. He must like you, wherever you are. Oh, I'm suddenly hungry. Like insatiable hunger. No. Oh, Cerberus, you got my nails dirty. Why are you so gross? Like, why are you so... No, gross. Mr. Gross over here. Get out of here. Okay. This is what's the gossip on you from your neighbors, okay? And we have option 1, cheerfulness. Option 2, the letter. And option 3, thoughts. So, with an S? No S. Thought. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pick, and I'll see you at your pick. Okay. I don't know, I'm trying to be done with an hour and a half, so Yes, I would say about 15 minutes for the shuffle and maybe 20 minutes per pile. So we're going to plan accordingly, and I will see you at your pick. Bye-bye. Oh, God, he's staring at me. What is it you need, baby? He's like, attention. I need love and affection. Listen, my dog's not the most cuddly, okay? He's just not. And I'm okay with that because he's very large. He's the type that hurts me when he cuddles me. He punches me in the face, headbutts my face. Shush! Headbutts me in the face. What? No, don't. I don't want your paws on my desk. It's bad enough you sleep on my desk while I'm gone. You crazy. This dog's crazy. Fine, you can be there. No, you can't be there. If you're gonna do that, though, get out of here. Come here. Let's go give you something. Yeah, I don't know what you're expecting right now. What is it? Lead me. What is it you want? There's nothing up there. Not one, nothing. There's no food. There's nothing. It's just nothing. It's a bottle of water. Oh, the Popeyes. Oh, the Popeyes. No, that's when I go to work. That's your food for work. That's when I need to work. I'll give you some at the Popeyes. Hold on. I'll give you Popeyes. Hey, you're so sweet. Hold on. That's too much Popeyes. Hold on. It's like half the sandwich. Like, whoa. Oh, it's soggy. This is like a fault service. The sandwich is tough to rip. Oh, there goes my fingers. Here. Okay, now you. How are you gonna let it fall? Okay, here. And now there's no more. Oh wait, hold on. There's more apparently. Take that. There you go. Okay. No more. Now go relax, please. You eat your breakfast. Oh, I cannot relax. There was a Popeye's chicken sandwich on my stove that I put for him. I took it out the fridge because who wants to eat a ice cold sandwich? So I've been slowly trying to get it to room temperature so that way when I leave to work I just give it to him. Right? It's not like a whole sandwich, it's just their leftovers. But he's like, I heard there's a sandwich on that stove and it's got my name on it. And it's like, it does. Hold on, I'm coming. Right now, maybe he can relax. I mean, he was crying about it. No. Mr. Frisky, you must go lay down. Don't get frisky with me. No, just don't do it. I don't feel like it. Why do you have my mask? Give me my mask. You never know. I might need this again in life. Get out of here, seriously. Go lay down. What? Hi. Okay, hello. How are you? Okay, do you feel better now? Okay, that's good. Now go lay down. I'm gonna light a cigarette on you. I'm gonna do it. It's happening. It's happening, Cerberus. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down, man. He gets like I just can't reach him. He just keeps, getting in the way. Now he's biting me. Why is he so excited today? Is there a demon in my chat room? Because he gets real crunk when demons are on. He's a demon hunter. He's a part-time demon hunter. Okay. It's true. Okay, I've witnessed him wrangle up a demon in my living room and go for it. And I'm like, there's nothing there. Right? But he definitely thinks there's something there. He knows. He's like, oh, she lit her cigarette. I'm gonna lay down. I tell you, I keep people away with my cigarettes. I had a boss, my last boss, right? She was such a bitch about me smoking. And it's like, I wanted to tell her, I'm not your husband. It's like, I ain't your husband, bitch. Why do you care if I smoke? It wasn't like, Nicole, oh, this is smoking is bad for you. No, it's like anything to stop me. She rushed to the car. She got a brand new car and she's like, you can't smoking in my car. And I'm like, I didn't plan on smoking in your car. I was like, I kind of don't do that. I don't know. I had an ex-husband with asthma. So I'm super courteous. with my cigarettes because of natural avoidance. I just don't want to deal with people's shit. I don't want to hear shit from nobody. Leave me alone. No, man. She literally, okay, the day she left me in the parking lot, did she fire me? She acts like I quit. And I'm like, I didn't quit. You like left me in the, I'm pretty sure I got fired. No, she messages me later. She don't even apologize. She's like, Nicole, I don't understand what is wrong with your aptitude. And I'm like, she doesn't, listen, she's a typo queen. She meant attitude. I was like, my aptitude today, I was like, fuck, dude, leave me alone. All right, I didn't do shit to you, you know what I mean? And she tried to act like I had an attitude. No, I did not. No, I did not. I was around a client. She was right upstairs, her and her husband. I did not have an attitude, okay? I cleanly pissed her off, and there was nothing she could do about it. Other than leave me in a parking lot. That's how mad I made her. All I did was everything, okay? Everything, okay? No, we'll go to court on this one. Listen, okay? I arrived to this place, I clean it, right? I'm there for 4 hours. I could clean that place in 2 hours. So I slow walk it to 3, right? Alone, right? All on my own. So then she comes with me one day. She's like, I need to come with you here. We got different scheduling or whatever. She comes with me. And I'm like, all right. And it takes 3 hours. My whole routine is finished. And I'm like, I had a partner today. What did they do? I don't know what they did. I don't know what they're going through. But I know they did jack shit. You know what I mean? Like complete jack shit. Because I did everything I always do. Like, except for maybe one room or something. You know what I mean? It made no sense, right? So I finish up. It's like we're about to be done and leaving. It's the 4-hour mark. We're rolling up on the 4-hour mark. She's got a brand new car and I can't smoke it in her car, right? So I'm like, hey, listen. I was like, all that's left is to mop this one room in the bathroom. I was like, and then basically tidy up the supplies. I was like, I finished everything I'm supposed to do. I said, I'm going to go outside and have my cigarette so that I can smoke, so you don't have to wait on me, because she hates to wait on me, too. She doesn't want, I go smoke, I'm like, can I smoke before we go? Yeah, sure. Are you almost done? Are you almost done? Are you almost done? And it's like, if I was done, I'd be done, bitch. I want to flick that shit in her face. I'm like, no, I'm not done. No. I am not done. And it takes 6 minutes for me to smoke a cigarette if I really rush it. So it's like, get off my nuts, lady. Get off my back, dude. Fuck. And she will not. So I'm trying to, like, not have that. I want to enjoy my cigarette. I just busted my ass. Like, I broke a sweat. Like, you know what I mean? I need to chill. I need a breather. And I'm going to suffocate myself while doing it with my cigarette. Leave me alone. All right? And she says, no. And I was like, what do you mean, no? I said, what do you mean, no? I was like, I'm going to just, you're supposed to do this anyways. I said, I'm just going to be standing here. I said, listen, I said, just finish your part. And she looked at me like that. And I was like, yeah, finish what you're supposed to. And I'll be outside. I said, I'll probably be back before you're done. I said, and I'm going to help you even. I said, I'm just going to, I'm trying to make this easier on us. And she says, no, Nicole, you stay until the job is done. And I looked at her, I said, okay, I can see you're going through some type of psychotic episode talking to me like that. I was like, no, I'm going for a cigarette. I'll be back. And I turned around and walked away. There ain't no attitude in that. This really is. All there was attitude from her as I looked down on her tiny little ass, thinking about all the different bones I could break in her face, in her hands. I could ruin her whole career by just breaking her hands. Like, did she not know that? Oh, yeah. Deanna cleaning will be no more if you fucking let me break those hands, lady. Don't put, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think she realizes the maliciousness that can go into things. Like, come on, lady. Leave me alone. All right? The fuck? And I was sick. I was having a diabetic day. And it was during my misdiagnosis, so that means I was extremely sick. I just wasn't going to tell her, I don't feel well. I don't feel well. She's not my mom. I'm not going to constantly whine to her about how sick I am. But no, so I power through it. And then I tell her, I said, listen, I understand you're mad. I was like, but I'm not really feeling too good. This was in the park. This was the parking lot scene. Because she rushes to finish, just to rush to pack, just to rush out the door and rush past me. like a bitch. And I'm like, damn, I'm like halfway through my cigarette. I'm like, wow, she finished that in like 4 minutes. I'm like, what do you know? So then I rush over behind her. I'm like, shit, she's in a mood, you know what I mean? And I was like, wait till I tell her I need to go home because I'm like about to throw up. You know what I mean? I might throw up in your car. Watch out. Like, don't put me in. I mean, it's probably best she left me in the parking lot. I probably would have threw up in her car. I wasn't feeling well. But either way, I don't know. I ate a banana for breakfast with my medications. This just made me sick. I don't know. I was so sick. I was like, is it the banana? I don't know. But either way, we're in the parking lot and I'm still smoking. I'm trying to finish. I'm like I'm hoping I can at least finish before I get in the car or whatever. I didn't anticipate her to leave me. I didn't anticipate it. Okay, so she gets to the car and I'm like, listen, I understand that you're mad. I was like, I'm sorry if you're mad. I was like, but I said, I was just trying to time manage a little better. I said, it's really not that bad. She says, no, Nicole. She says, you and your smoking. And I'm like, what do you mean? What's wrong with my smoking? I smoke like 2 cigarettes around you the entire day because we work so many hours in a row and I don't leave. I work until I'm done and then I go smoke. Right now I got a job. I can smoke whenever I want and I forget. I'm like, oh shit, it's been like 6 hours. I can go smoke. I forgot. I don't have a slave driver whipping me. You know what I mean? Like, God, that lady, I would hate to be married to her. Oh God, no. I wouldn't want to be married to her. I felt like she would take everything out on me from her husband or something. She would like treat me like the way she treats her husband. And I was like, oh God, come on. But no, so and I said, what do you mean? She goes, when we clean over here and I tell you to clean the door, you smoke a cigarette. And I said, yeah, I do. I was like, that way I don't smoke before we leave. I said, I go clean the door, smoke my cigarette while cleaning the outside. I'm cleaning like the whole door, the windows and shit, the knobs, the little eyepiece. And I'm polishing off the door and cleaning up the door. And I'm like, I'm going to smoke my cigarette while I do it. That way, when I'm done and we pack up, I said, I don't even smoke. We just get in the car and go. I said, what's wrong with you? Why do you care that I smoke when you're not even near me? I said, no one's even around me. I'm on a patio. What the fuck? You know, and she's like, and she had nothing to say to that. I was like, you're just mad that I said, are you mad that I smoke? And then she literally goes into her car. And I said, and I'm like, well, listen, though, either way, I was like, I'm really sick today. And I need to go home. We had one more house left. I said, you have to clean the next house on your own. I said, but it's only the one house. Like, I didn't drop her with, we used to do 2 to 3 houses a day. All 4 to 6 hours each. So it's like, in the next house, it's only going to be 6 hours if she does it on her own. And we were only there at this other place for 2 hours. Right? So, because we work together, so that 4-hour house is now a 2-hour house. You know, this 6-hour house is now going to be a 3-hour house. So she's gonna, like, instead of it taking 3 hours for me and her, it's gonna take her 6. You know what I mean? And she doesn't even acknowledge that she hears this. She leans into her car, grabs her little fanny pack, unzips it, and threw me $30. And I'm like threw it legit. And I'm like, get it hit the floor and I'm like, and then she jumps in the car and I'm like, so you're not even gonna, I was like, you're not even gonna take me home? Reverses, I have to scoot over, she's about to hit me. I'm like, well, let me grab my bus fare. The fuck? I roll it up and I put it in my pocket and I'm like, I see a brick and I'm like, don't do it, Nicole. Don't destroy her fucking car over it. I was like, she's illegal, she can't call the police. And I was like, oh God, Nicole, don't do it. You know what I mean? And I was like, I won't do it. I didn't do it. I was also sick, so it's like, I probably couldn't have. Now I'd be trying to throw a big rock while I mean, I probably could have because I was mad enough to do it. But still, I was blown away. All right? And I had no idea where I was. I had no idea what to do. I was like, you know what? I'm going to call my ex-husband. Let's go see what's doing. Hello? I said, hello. How are you today? He's like, what do you, hey, we don't talk, right? Very often, like maybe holidays, important days, like deaths, things like this, we start talking. And I'm like, hey, I need a favor. And he's like, what's up? I was like, you know that Papa John's? And he's like, yeah. It's like 9, it's maybe like 10 a.m. I'm like, and he's like, are you trying to get Papa John's like at 10 a.m.? This is like what he's thinking. I was like, no, hear me out. I'm abandoned out here. by the Papa John's. I was like, and I don't really know how to get home. I've never rode the bus here yet. Like, not at all. Not even once. And I was in Ottawa, so it was like, forget it. Yeah, I know you can figure it out. You can just hop any bus and be like, oh no, hop off and try again with a different one. Like, it's pretty forgiving here. But Ottawa, no. Oh, there's like so many buses, and they all go the same places. They got like 5 buses that go the same exact place. And I don't know. It's so much. But either way, I was like, you want to pick me up? I'll pay you. And he's like, sure, I could use the money. I don't know. I always just throw money. I give him the 30, and I go home. Okay. And then she messages me, Nicole, I don't know what was wrong with your attitude. And I'm like, crazy bitch. I was like, you know what? This is maybe God's way of getting me away from her. She was a monster, dude. And on top of that, what is it? I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember. It's not important. She's a fucking bitch. If I ever saw her again, I'd have to restrain myself from killing her. I'm kidding. I mean, like, you know, like, just going over to her and just, like, being nasty. There you go. I would have to refrain myself from confronting her. There you go. What happens from that confrontation, like, that's the reasons why I don't want to run into that woman. You know what I mean? Listen, I feel like her car is exploding in this scene in my mind. Like, I don't know how I managed that, but her car explodes. Okay, maybe with her in it. No, I don't know. It doesn't matter. No, we'll never see it. Hopefully, I'll never see that lady again. For her. Hopefully for her. And for me, I feel like, because, you know, there's repercussions. Leave my cloths alone, sir. No. Okay. Either way, hello, hi. This is gossip from your neighbors. Do they gossip about you? And if so, what are they saying? No, go lay down. He's not being a very good dog today. Okay, so we have option 1, cheerfulness. Okay, so you can see it better. Option 2, the letter. And option 3, thought. My cards are old, so they're a little shitty looking, but I like them like that. So either way, that's to be, you know, fun fact, this is one of my first decks. Okay, Gypsy Tarot. Okay, so either way, I will see you at your pick. It'll be about 20 minutes per pick. Yes, okay. I gotta try to do the timestamps after this. I'm busy, so I can't get to the timestamps until later, and then I forget. I remembered last night, though, but I don't remember which other ones I forgot. I don't know. Listen. I don't got a lot of time on my hands right now. My kids started adult school, and this is like... I lose my whole morning now. I don't know how to explain that. Life. Okay, either way. Hello, option 1. All right? Cheerfulness. This is about your neighbors. Do they gossip about you? I feel like cheers. I feel like maybe they don't. If they do, it's always just nice things. This is what I'm getting so far. Like, this looks like a peaceful little family. Like, you're well off. You're eating nice. You're living nice. Okay, the faithfulness card over here. Like, I feel like whoever this is, they're gossiping about a man and his faithfulness to this happy family over here. The elephant card. Okay, so like that's more about this man. So whoever this is here, this is a head of the household they're talking about, they're gossiping about. So you might be here for you and your family. They're talking about your husband. If you're a man, they're talking about you. If you don't have a family, this is entertainment. Okay, I don't know. This is about we're talking gossip about some man and his faithfulness to his family. The elephant card, I don't know. I feel like they say nice things. Oh, he's so great. He's so strong. Takes care of his family. Shit like this. The anchor card holds them down. The ship card, maybe this family's maybe just recently moved in the area. They watched you guys move in. They looked at your items. The turtle card, they talked about how slow you are. You move real slow. I don't know, but you're strong. I feel like they're getting turned on about this man. Maybe this is like a neighbor that's tried to sleep with this man. Because, like, why else do they know about his faithfulness? Maybe he cheated on his wife. Maybe he cheated on his wife with this person. Maybe he ain't so faithful after all. The sunglasses card. Okay, hear me out. We've got a Tammy who watched this man move in, and she went in on him. I feel like slowly, or she's got her eyes on him and she's slowly trying to break him. One or the other. She's trying to get him to cheat on his wife. She's trying to get him to she's trying to fuck up his family. Genuinely, I don't know. She's probably jealous of this woman. Okay, but she watched him move in, like she lives there on that block or something, or in your apartment building or something. Okay, saboteur. She don't even want this bad. Oh no, she wants to try him out. Ew. Ew. That's gross. She sounds old. Did you hear my tone? Blech. Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know what to think. Nah, man, my brain just got kicked with that one. I'm like, oh God, she's old and thirsty. Like, old. Like, 45 and up. 50. Excuse me. I feel like I offended somebody there. Like, I'm 45, and I'm sorry. 50. They're old, man. If you're not old at 45, I'm not talking about you. I don't know. Keep your feelings to yourself. All right, the fox card. No, it's all to gain. Gain. Okay, so hear me out. This person's trying to, extort this man. Oh, he's a good man. Oh, he's got money. Oh, he takes care of his family. He values his family so much. I'm going to go fuck with him, try to sleep with him, try to become his side piece so that he'll take care of me, all the same with me blackmailing him about this and his family. You know what I mean? Like, this bitch looks for men that will value their family over anything so that she can put herself in a position where she can blackmail him. And she most likely, this could be that you're here with a single man for a single guy or something. It could be that too. It's just that energy. This woman thinks this man has it all, and she doesn't want him. But she wants to be broke. She wants to get broke off by him. She wants to get paid off by him very much. She wants to be on his bankroll. Have a baby by me, baby, be a man. I feel like something like this. Like, she thinks that, there might not be actual having babies in this, but she's trying to get some blackmail on him so that she's in his pocket. She's part of that dynamic. She gets a piece of that family. It's making me think of Black China. How, she wanted to be in the Kardashian bankroll, dude. So she went and found Rob, and she's all like, hey, yeah, I'm going to manipulate you with my body because you're fat. And she did that. And then, now he's stuck with a baby with a psychotic bitch with bullet holes in her and shit. And have you seen Rob? I haven't seen him lately, but I've seen him on the show. Homeboy's so depressed, he's going to die. Straight up, I feel so sorry for seeing that guy. He's so fucked up that he's going to end up dying. I can just see it. He's going to die soon. He's going to die young. You know what I mean? But it's this bitch is extorting him. And I feel like she's going for whoever she can. It's almost like she can't, maybe there's another man living here, but she can't tell who the head of the household is, maybe. I don't think she cares. Maybe she thought, maybe this person has someone that, maybe they have someone that's over a lot. And they thought that they lived there. They thought that was the head of the household. They try to fuck with that guy. That guy's not the head of the household. That guy fucks back. And she tries to blackmail him, and he's like, that's not my family. And they're like, what? That's a funny situation. Dumb hoes will be dumb hoes, I guess. But either way, 10 of Swords, it's all about blackmailing this man. I feel like there's a faithfulness card over here. I feel like this is part of the family. There's a family, and then there's this guy. He must be a roommate. The money, I'm sure he pays rent. Motherfucker. Overall, that hoochie, because she's just a fuck ass hoochie, and she's got her eyes on that guy. She wants that man in the suit. She wants the man she wants the head of the household. She wants the person that's got the money. Oh dear God, how silly. But anyways, the fox card. She's shiesty. She's trying to work the roommate. She's trying to work the roommate to get to the dude. Oh God. Dear Lord. And I feel like, but hear me out, I feel like that dude will never sleep with her. I feel like he genuinely values his family. I don't think he slept with her. Whoever slept with this girl was probably someone, someone that was like I said, it was her way to like, she's trying to sleep her way. Jesus, do people do this? Do people really sit around and do this with their vaginas? Like, good Lord. They treat their vagina like it ain't even theirs. Anyways, so I feel like that's where the sexual energy comes from. She tried to sleep with this guy. She might have slept with that guy, but that guy's just an extension of this family. He either lives with them or maybe was living with them temporarily or something. He's not always there. It's not his family. It's not his house. It ain't his money. He got his own shit. He's doing his. I don't know if he's living with them. You know what I mean? As a roommate or something. He might have his own like apartment upstairs or some shit, and she's thinking that it's. I don't know what she's thinking, but I think it's because the actual head of the household doesn't even like pay attention to her. I feel like the head of this household's a homosexual. Okay, and he's just dedicated to his wife. They probably don't have a big sex life. He might have like a secret gay thing going down, like a lover, like a man lover or something. I was like, overall, I don't think he's gonna ever do anything with this lady. Maybe he just doesn't think she's attractive. Dare I say, the sunglasses card. This y'all have gossiped about this person, and this person is gossiping about how to like get in. They want to get in your. They saw things that you were moving into the house. They think you got a lot of money and things like this. Okay, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. This person stalks you even. They be stalking everyone that comes to your house. They pay attention to everything. This person smokes meth. That's what it is. This person smokes. Alright, this person's a meth head. I don't care how they look. They're meth head. Guaranteed. I bet you if you hang with them for 2 seconds, they're skittish as fuck. Either way, I feel like they might be risking eviction. And then we end up gossiping on them. But they're wondering why y'all moved in. You know what I mean? Did y'all get evicted in your last place? Are y'all moved it? Like they're like pushing off their own dramas onto this family here. And they're basically wondering like, how'd you get all those things? Or how do you have all that? Or what is that? Or they saw at least one item, maybe a TV. Oh, look at that TV. Though these people got money. As I'm saying, this person sees something and they just think that well, that's okay. This person just, okay, I don't know what to say about this person. This person smokes too much meth. They need to stop. Clarity. Bright paths of understanding will open. So I feel like they eventually get, I feel like, rejected. They figure out who's the head of that household. They're trying to run their game on them and they get rejected. Bounce back. Like, no thank you. And I feel like I said, if the guy's not gay, he's so not into her, it's like he turns gay. Wow, that is so rude. That is so rude. Okay, I'm picturing my ex-husband would say something like that. He'd be like, no, listen, I'm not gay, but around you, like, no, like, no, like, this guy's like, my dick goes soft when I see her. Like, whoever she is, this man might sell her meth. I'm joking, but like, you know what I mean? Like, she knows he's got money. He's a meth dealer. And she gets meth from him. She's curious if he sells meth. She's all over this guy about this meth, but it's all just to get to him and get on his pocket. But either way, excluding the meth, alright? Take that out the picture. It's all about whatever financial gains they can get. The coffin card, twice. No, this lady is 1 foot in the grave, whoever she is. Okay, the coffin card. This person's single and will die single. And I feel like they don't got much time left. And it's not because they're terminally ill or they have some type of disease. I feel like it's something with like, I'm seeing into the future. They have an ending coming soon for them. And I feel like it's an overdose. There's just nothing there's nothing anyone really can do. That's just where this person's taken themselves. So when that happens, who knows? But this person, their life ends cold and alone. And maybe with like a needle in their arm or something. Okay, endings brings I found a dead body. Okay, I thought there was 10 dead bodies, but they all woke up except for one. So I found one dead body, and I was like, dear Lord, that's a dead body. And he still had the straps on, the little rubber band on his arm, and I was like, that's fucked up. I hate this. I don't know. I was like, oh shit, they're waking up. Ah! I ran away. It was the zombies. I was afraid. I was afraid they were just gonna start eating me or something. Who knows? Who knows what they were doing? This woman does hard drugs, right? I joke and say meth, but it's just hard drug. Okay, but either way, I feel like, yeah, no, light a candle for this lady. All right, she needs a prayer. Hey, this lady ain't going. She likes to give blowjobs for drugs, for hard drugs, hard ones, like, okay, like hardcore as fuck. Okay. Ooh. So the gossip, I feel like they try to, basically this person gossips. I feel like they don't gossip. This is a drug addict. Drug addicts don't really gossip. They keep, you know what I mean? They like no drama, but yet they're so dramatic and they make so much drama for themselves. But yeah, like they're trying to be nice to this man. That's why I said they got nothing bad to say about this man. They're still trying to work their plan. Okay, they look in the mirror and they still see what they saw. They imagine they're still like in their 20s or something. And they are not. They could, oh my God, are you in your 20s and you've just done that hard? You've gone that hard? I'm thinking you're an old woman. Your voice is like that from all the fucking chemicals? Jesus, this bitch is, no. Anyways, sunflower assertiveness. Rise up, stand stronger and true. Eventually, this woman is gossiping on her, to herself. I feel like this woman sketchily talks to herself, like walks outside pacing or some shit. Like you might catch this woman walking around like pacing and biting her hands and shit. Like barefoot, dare I say. This is a barefoot bitch. Now she'll go barefoot places, like straight up, like, and here's the kicker. They don't know they're barefoot. Okay. They don't even feel that burn of the asphalt when it's midday and it's hot. Anyways, this person finally just goes and approaches this man. And I feel like she's trying to hit on him. She's trying to get with him. She's trying to flirt with him. She's trying to slide in. She's trying to opportunist on this man. And she's doing it as a way to blackmail him so that she can use him for something. She don't know what fully she wants to use him for until she figures it out. I feel like this guy sells drugs. So she wants him for his drugs, dude. She can sniff it out, maybe. I don't know. She can tell he's got something. And I mean, she's a crackhead. Crackheads know. So, like, she sees this guy, and now she's trying to, like, give him a blowjob and then hold it against his head for free drugs for life or something. Like, this is, like, her plan. She was signing up for a free subscription with this man's penis and a bag of meth. But no, like... And she does this, and he rejects her coldly, rudely. Like he looks at her and he makes it known, and he's like, "No, thank you." Like, and the way he looks, like it's almost like his brow is raised, his nose is curled, like she smells or something. He treats her like trash because she is, and like, and then he's like, he realizes what she is, and he's like, "Hey, but I got blah blah blah." And then she's all like, oh, okay. And then she still tries to, like, work him for free drugs, but that's her dealer now. Do you know what I mean? And it's hard drugs. It ain't like no little weeds or nothing like this. Ain't no edibles and shit like this. It's hard shit. I'm picturing, like, this guy must be, like, in Hell's Angels or something. I'm sure, listen, I'm sure they're everywhere. I'm told they're everywhere. They're everywhere? They are? I don't know. I've only met them in Quebec. No, I do know on TikTok. That's it though. Either way, that's the gossip about you. I hope you enjoyed. I met a Hell's Angel on TikTok. He was drunk and then he started taking a shit while on camera. So I was like, goodbye. Way to represent your Hell's Angels crew there. Okay. Way to represent. But either way, option 2. Hello. The letter. Okay. So, whoever this is gossiping about you, you do have gossip about you. Someone accidentally has gotten your mail and they're gossiping. They want to know what's in it. They want to know what it's about. They want to know if it's a check. They want to know if it's got money in it. They're like, they want to know what it is. Is it a bill? You know what I mean? I feel like if it was a bill, they would have gave it back to you by now. So this person's holding on to a letter of yours. I feel like it could be a check and it's already expired. That's how long they've had it. Like, you know what I mean? Faithfulness card. They keep saying they're going to give it to you, but they never fucking do. I feel like just put it in their mailbox, you fucking people. Because could you imagine, like, say you're waiting on a check and now you have to, like, get it all redone and reprinted all because they held out. Either way. So this could be a letter that you've already corrected. You've already got it resent to you. You already got your answers or whatever. It was maybe the information. But overall, this person, yeah, the fish card, it's basically made them wonder about you. Who are you? Maybe they opened it. And it's making me think of medical stuff now. A medical bill. They maybe got your medical bill. If you thought that hospital forgot your bill, no, they didn't. This person has it. And I feel like, and they want to give it to you, they can't give it to you, they want to give it to you, they can't give it to you. And it's been so long that I feel like now they realize they're going to throw it away. And if they're going to throw it away, they're going to open it. So I feel like they open it, and I feel like in what they read, what they see, I feel like it makes them sad. I'm getting sad. Okay? The butterfly card, oh, it changes everything. This person, like, I feel like they maybe didn't even know you, they've only kind of seen you. And I feel like, and they've heard a lot of gossip about you. They've wondered about you. They've heard nothing but bad things about you. And then they get this medical bill. And they're like, oh no, this person's just sick. This person's unwell. This person's got one hell of a medical bill, I'm sure. It's lots of money. It's a lot, I'm sure. It's life-saving or something. You know what I mean? When you save someone's life at the hospital and they pull out all their equipment to do it, you can expect thousands of dollars. Okay, the most expensive hotel stay that you never want to take, but yeah. So I feel like this person, the faithfulness card, they care about you. This is somebody who wants to, like, do something for you. You know what I mean? The butterfly effect, it's like even changed your future, dare I say. This is a mistake, but destiny. This person was hearing gossip about you. People were gossiping about you. People are like, I want to say plotting on you maybe. You might live in a bad neighborhood. And this letter went to the wrong door, but the absolute right door to go to, because this person is smart enough to figure all this out off of just the bill. They figure things out, and then they put two and two together, and they care about you now. You're like a neighbor they don't never want to see you get bothered. They want you better. You know what I mean? They want no struggles for you. If this person sees you carrying groceries, they really want to try to run out there and help you. But it might be weird because you don't know this neighbor. You maybe seen them in passing. That's all they've ever seen from you in passing too. It's like they got this letter and never looked into who it is or where it is or nothing. And then they just never took care of it. And then they eventually maybe go to do it or think to do it or something. And they see it's you at that unit or whatever. And they're like, oh, that's the person that lives there. That's the mail I got. That's the anonymous sick person that I know about here. That they were just too busy to go take care of, whatever, nervous, busy, who knows. But they figure out where they find out that they connect who they see here and there passing by that people talk about and plot on even. I feel like for all sorts of things, like people are nasty, people are mean to you. And they do it intentionally. They hear people say, oh, the next time I see that girl, I'm going to do this. And this person's thinking, after they find this information out, they're thinking, no, you're not. You can't do that to that person. That person's sick. You do that. That's so mean. This person's basically like, that person is sick. And you just can't tell. You know, or maybe you can. And that's why people gossip about you. Because you do things differently or you behave differently. And it's not like mental illness or something. I feel like the people sitting here plotting on you are the mentally ill fucks. Take your meds, bitch. I feel like you're on a whole nother type of thing. Like, you got a disease or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's serious. And it's like, this person cares. It changes everything. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. This might have been someone who just didn't like you. You might have had just one little bump in with this person, and they're like a hater for life. They don't like you. I'm picturing this as a man even. Like, this man don't like you. This man wants to tell you to go fuck yourself every time he sees you. I said, but now he hears this. He hears that a bunch of people are hearing about it from this person. Now, whenever somebody brings up and starts gossiping about you, they're like, no, don't do that. They stand up for you. and everyone gets informed, and they're not getting like reprimanded, like they're just being informed, like, oh no, it's da da da, and everyone's kind of taken aback by it, like, oh, I didn't know they were sick. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have done that to them if they were sick. And everyone kind of feels bad and sad. Oh, Ten of Swords, but they're never going to tell you. And none of these people ever going to tell you this. They don't want anyone to know they have a heart. But either way, like, your neighbors are heartless, dude. But now towards you, like, a lot of them slowly. The Turtle card. With the Starfish, I feel like there's an appreciation to you now. People appreciate you as the neighbor. Like, I don't know how long you've been living there, but ever since you've moved in, no one's accepted you or wanted you around. Like, everyone's kind of like wishing, waiting for you to leave or hoping you'll go or whatever. But then eventually it changes. The Starfish, you're a part of their community now. You're that person. They put an identity to you. They, you know what I mean? Like, they don't just sit around seeing you and imagining whatever they want off of you and like exposing their own hate or projecting their shit onto you. They're appreciating you and accepting you for that's so and so. You know what I mean? Like, they might have gave you a nick. They know your name now, so they might even call you by name. Some of them, I feel like I was very respectful of them. I feel like I'm picturing a couple women doing that. Like, they like you. These are women that never really gossiped about you badly. They were just around gossip, and they've always kind of liked you. Like, you know, something like that. Like, you made a good impression on them, or you've had an interaction with them, so they have a little more detail into you. So they don't really feel the same as other people around them gossiping. Okay, but this man here, okay, the Turtle card, okay, now that he knows who you are, I don't know, the Coffin card, I feel this man might be single. Silence, listen more and be quiet. So I'm saying people are paying attention to you more, and they're not gonna be yelling at you, not gonna be doing anything to you. Everyone's kind of had their own change of heart, and they've all got info through the grapevine, and they're all somehow touched by your illness and like or sickness or whatever you have. They're touched by this and the fact that they had no idea. Like, they think that, you know what I mean? Like, so they actually now see you as strong. They see you completely different. They've cleared their visions on you. They see you for who you are. They see it as, oh, she's not feeling well if she's wobbling down the street. It's because she's not feeling well. She's shaking. It's because she's not feeling well. It's not because of drugs or alcohol. You know what I mean? So they care now. They're like, they see it as, if you're not walking and wobbling around, that you're doing really good, and they don't really ever see you like looking messed up or anything. So they're like, the very few times they do, now they know it's because you're unwell. So it wasn't because of anything else. And then they turn around and look and see it all the days you're not unwell. And they're like, that person's really strong, or that person's really, you know what I mean? They admire you now. Okay? And I feel like, and this man's got his eyes on you. Okay, the Coffin card. I don't know, this guy doesn't date, whoever he is. The Key. Okay, this guy might be somebody that works at your building, at your building. If you have multiple buildings, they got the keys to the buildings. They got the keys to the units. This man has a key to your unit. He's like the maintenance man they keep on premises or something like this. But he works with the housing or with the realty, with the company, whatever. He works with them as like maybe like the emergency, like he's got keys to, like, you know what I mean? Like, he works there somehow. And I feel like Silence. I feel like he's always liked you. You're like that person that walks by and you make their day happy. In that little moment, it's like a dose of happiness. They get real happy about it. They, like, if you say hi to this person, it makes their day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's not because they're like so crazy over you or something. It's just because this person can appreciate people or something like this. They can appreciate that. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like I said, they see you, like, this person's always heard gossip about you and just never said anything, just kind of hears people say, they hear everything about you from these people, because this person's like a big community person. They talk to everyone in the community, and they hear about everything. Except about this, they didn't know you were sick. They didn't know you were unwell. They didn't know whatever that is. And I feel like I said, it ends up at in this person's hands. They don't know what to do with it. They eventually open it. It's like destiny. They open it and then they get this info. They throw it away, right? Because they figure whatever that is, they've already remailed you. Like, you know what I mean? There's this, but it's a good thing that they did this. I feel, and they feel the same way. They feel like, I'm happy I opened it because now I understand that person so much more. I see why this person really likes you, like a secret admirer. Maybe you're like, this person might be much older than you or something. So that's why I said there's like an appreciation to it. Like the guy thinks you're beautiful and like, oh, it's like if I was 20 years younger, I'd approach her or something like that. You know, like that, something like, so when you talk to him or nice to him or anything, like you pass by, you wave, you smile, anything, he's just happy you acknowledge him. It makes him feel good to be acknowledged by a woman that he, you know, that he admires like that. You know what I mean? But the silence card, he doesn't say anything like this. There's a reason why. And I feel like it's not because he's like involved with anybody. I feel like he's single. I'm having a feeling this is the age with the turtle card. I think he's too old for you. But overall, like I said, he admires you so much. Like, you know what I mean? He sees you as a part of the neighborhood. You're like, you know what I mean? Like when he walks by and sees you, you know what I mean? Like it makes him happy to see you. You're one of his neighbors and he cares about you. And he kind of always has. But it's everyone else around him that's just been real nasty. And this guy's never really like stood up for you. He doesn't know you. He just gets a vibe from you and he likes your vibe. And I feel like, and he always gets that vibe from you. You know what I mean? Even if you don't see him, he's still like, he looks and he like waits to see if maybe you'll say hi. Oh, you didn't see me, and then he's okay. I don't know. He's just happy he saw you. He gets real happy when he sees you. Oh wow, the anchor card again. We have 2 anchors. Okay, so also with the clover card. So it's good luck, good fortune. It was good for you, good for this to happen, because now he has a reason to like speak up about you and tell these people to shut up. Because I don't think he liked hearing about it. This is like there's a protective energy over you, but he can never really be with you, and it's not like to do it. It's not with like motive. He's not protective over you because of anything other than he just likes you, and he doesn't want to see people say bad things about you because he likes you. He's like, I like that person. What are you saying that they're like this, that, and the other type of vibe? Like they don't want to believe that, and that no, and they hold you like to this perfect little, like no, that's my neighborhood crush. You know what I mean? And they're like, don't break it. I don't, you know what I mean? And I feel like this all happens, and he's like, I knew they were crush worthy. You know what I mean? Like this guy's like, I knew there was a reason why. Like he would normally, maybe even being older, still approach someone, right? He might be a little bit of, you know what I mean, like a little bit of I would say a bad dude, like a bad boy. Even though he might be older, you might be surprised this man might have tattoos on his back. And I mean, shit like this. If you see him, if you saw that he had tattoos, you'd be like, damn. What have you done in life? You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't be expecting that from him. Like, he seems very old and peaceful now. Not old. You know what I mean? But older than you. Peaceful, retiree type vibe. I'm picturing, like, a man doing his yard, and he sees you walk by, and he's like, zzz. And then he's got a little dose of, like, oof, like, you know what I mean? Like, he gets a little bit of your energy. And I mean, like, he can't help it. You know what I mean? He just likes you. I feel like you might feel like this is going to be someone you felt liked you. Like, oh, I'm sure that man likes me. Yes, he does. And I feel like, but he's very polite with you. He like I said, maybe if you were to make a move on this man, he wouldn't even necessarily do anything with it. Normally, he would. But it's because of what a good vibe you bring him. He knows you're like a good person. He knows you're someone who doesn't do drugs. These are all the reasons why he won't like approach and like do anything, because him approaching you would be like a little bit wrong, maybe. You know what I mean? Like I said, he might be too old for you, but he could be involved with someone, who knows. But there's like a sense of like that would be the wrong thing to do. So like this guy might just have a record or something like that, and he just thinks you're so sweet and perfect, he doesn't want to, he knows you're not going to date him. He's a bad guy or something, or he's done bad things, something. But he wants to, he wants to protect you like that. Like he likes you. So if he ever hears anything bad about you, he like prevents people from like saying things to you and everything before even any of this stuff comes up. Now that this has come up, he actually will like level with them. Like, oh no, you don't want to do that with that person. that this person's unwell, they got this, that, and the other, and they start to this person just understands how sick you are, even if no one else does. You know what I mean? Like maybe whatever you have, they might have had a relative that has this or something, and they just know how hard it is. So like they're impressed that they had no idea. Like that's how hard it is to like hold down what you're sick with. So that's what I'm saying. So now this person like levels with these people, like heart to hearts with them, and they get all upset. Some even cry about it because maybe someone's did something to you, yelled at you, said something nasty. Maybe someone's broke your window. Maybe someone's thrown eggs at your house. You know what I mean? Like your neighbors they're nasty, and I feel like it's all just to get rid of you. They want to see you gone, but now that's all changed. I don't know. Everything they gossiped about you was just wrong. And hate, they're just hating on you. But now these people don't hate on you, they love you. You know, if you ever got in an argument with any of your neighbors, they see it as like, we just argued. You know what I mean? We're good. You know, we're friends. There's like a familiarity to it, like a family aspect. Like say you have a girl neighbor, then you yelled and argued with her. It's kind of like if that was your sister, you guys are still gonna talk. Yeah, I mean, you guys are still gonna be friends. They don't hate you because you guys got in an argument. They can let that go. You guys are like sisters now. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like there's an acceptance to you. And I feel like it's like they accept you into some type of neighborhood club that you weren't never really trying to be a part of. If anything, that you didn't even know exists. And they've been trying to like get rid of you. So you never know it exists. But now they're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like everything changed. By the way, I hope you enjoyed. That's pretty nice. And you have a good day. Okay. Option 3. I'm trying to be fast, and I don't think I'm doing it very fast. The thoughts card. Okay, this is about your neighbors, what they gossip about you. Okay, you're heavily on one of your neighbors' minds. One of them. Who? I don't know. Faithfulness card. They're faithful to thinking about you. They're faithful to this. Oh, I'm hearing Tory Lanez. Thoughts that's in my head. Okay, I feel this person, I can't help it. This person imagines you, I feel like sexually, and they can't help it. This person likes you. I feel like they find you very attractive, very sexy. Okay, coffin card, they're never going to tell you. Faithfulness card, they are involved with someone, I feel like serious commitment, relationship, like no. But you've been around, you're that neighbor, and they have the biggest crush on you. They care about you. They like you. This is like this is a man, but if he saw someone coming by your house, he would maybe start wandering around and checking it out. It's like he wants to kind of be near you in case anything ever happens to you. This guy doesn't live far from you. He's a couple doors down, 3 doors down, like the band. Maybe he likes that song. Super. It's making me think I think that's who sings that song, Kryptonite. Yes, I feel like with the turtle card. That's what I'm saying. This person wants to protect you. They think about you way too much. They can't help it. This person might not even live that close to you, dare I say. The hyena card is making me think, hold on. This person might not live close to you at all, but they're still kind of neighborly. They're in your area at the very least. Like if we have to zoom out on the map now. We're looking at the whole North American continent. They're like, I'm in your area, so I'm like a neighbor if we compare it to everyone else. I mean, like this person, you know them somehow, and they're very close to you in comparison to other people you know that like care about you like this. So I feel like this person thinks on you all the time. I don't know. It could be that I'm matching a few different energies because you could have a few different men coming to your aid like this. Like they're hearing the call. You need help, and if they're not single, it's really hard for them to help you. They want to help you. This is somebody who wants to help you bring your groceries in. They want to help you take your trash out. They want to if they have a car, they want to give you rides, but they can't do any of this. This is literally 1, 2, 3. I'm picturing 3. 1. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 to 4 energies so far. Like men. Like making themselves known in my mind. Like, all signatured. Like, these are all different men for sure, but they're all sharing the same plight. It is a plight that they feel. They want to come to this lady's aid and help her. These people are like, these men are men. They are men. They're far and few, but you have 3 of them around you. They are men. Okay? They instinctively behave like men. So they see a woman, they help woman. You know? They just, they might not always sit there and do like I can't even pronounce the word chivalry. I can't pronounce it. Anyways, but the point is, it's not even about that. It's just like about instinct. Like, if you're standing next to this man and you guys are walking up to a car, he's instinctively going to open the door for you. He might not even do it for other people, but he does it for you. Like, you know what I mean? But he might not think to run over. Oh, let me run over there and open your door for you. No, it's more like if it's in the moment, they're doing it like instinctively. So they walk past you. You have groceries. They instinctively want to help you. Most of them, if not all of them, they're all settled down with somebody. Faithfulness card. They're faithful to their partners. These are real men. These are little boys with beards, okay? This is a real man here. These are all real men standing up. They're like, no, I'm a real fucking man. The only reason I don't help them is because they're not single. And it's not even because of, it's genuinely because of their women. They don't want their women to think the wrong thing. They respect their women so much that they ignore instincts to help you. And they just, it's it. And a lot of these men are coming into this guiltily, like, because it only reinforces it because you're good looking or something. So it might make their women upset. It might make their women second guess. They even second guess themselves. Am I only trying to help them because they're good looking? No, they will avoid you even because they just don't, they don't want to be put in a position to see you struggling, them wanting to help you, and they can't. So this is more like they'll protect you though. That you mean like emergencies. They'll come in. They feel like no one would sit there and their intentions are good intentions. These are good men. So their intentions are not for anything else other than just instinct to be the good man around a woman who needs help, right? So they basically won't help you for anything unless it's a direct emergency. They have to. And they're quick to. They want to, even if they can't. I mean, you ask this person for help, they're gonna go check it out and maybe try it. And it's just because, like, fuck, finally you need help, but it's like, I can't help you with this. You know what I mean? It's acceptable with my relationship. I could. So I'm trying to, but I can't because this isn't something I can actually help with. You know what I mean? Something like that. So all these men are they have all like a dual-sided nature. Where it's like, I won't disrespect their relationships and say they have crushes on you, but they care about you, they like you. If they were to ever think on you or explore on you, they probably would get dangerous thoughts. You know what I mean? Some of them maybe have accidentally slipped up and they feel guilty and bad about this even. Like they feel like they've cheated on their person because they thought about you sexually or something. That's how good these men are. And they're not gossiping together. None of these men know each other or think on each other. They might know of each other because I'm picturing like people throughout the community or neighborhood. But there's one that's on the side over here. Like I said, he's just in your area and he's going through it. He might be single. So this is really killing him because all these men can put it off and just say, oh, no, it's not my place. You know, like these men wish you had a man so that they would stop feeling like they need to be your man. You know what I mean? But not in your man romantically. They, you know what I mean? See how it gets all nervous for them. They start feeling accused. They start feeling, it's like, no, you're just someone that needs a man. And I feel like, and they just wish you had a man because if you weren't single, you'd have a man and you wouldn't be openly needing help like that. So like if these people see you with men though, they get nosy. And it's not a jealousy thing. It's not to break y'all up. It's just to make sure that man ain't bad. Like they might even like follow him around a bit. You know what I mean? They check him out. All sorts of things. Some of them get their license plate. Okay, because I feel like whoever these men are, they got power. They're men. They got men. They might not have money. They got power though. They got some money. If they got money, they hide it obviously. But these men can do things. That's what I'm saying. This would, like I said, with the Salk 3 doors down with kryptonite. They could go crazy. These men could go crazy, like bear mode. You know what I mean? And like they don't want to do nothing like that. You know what I mean? So it's like anyone you're bringing over, they're sitting there paying attention to, and they're on guard. Even like if you need help, say if they ever hear screaming from your unit, they're gonna come over and try to listen, make sure nobody's like attacking you, or they care. These men care about you, and they don't know why, because it's not just because you're good looking, or maybe they don't know. I feel like they don't know you well enough to even know if they would like you for dating. Yeah, you're attractive. If they were single, they would maybe approach you and try to get to know you. But that's as far as that goes. Everything else is just about actual genuine care. Like, you know what I mean? And they don't really quite understand why they care so much, but I feel like they struggle with this type of stuff all day with women. And not all women, because not all women give off an energy, like I guess not single women, they deal with this issue from single women, because single women are looking for a man to help them with things, or they can see a man is needed in their life to help them with things like this. These people see you do everything that the men are supposed to do in their life. If you're mowing your lawn, you're taking out your trash, you're getting your mail, these are all like regular, static man tasks, and they don't want to see you doing them, because they want to do them for you. As I'm saying, like, it's driving these people nuts. But over here, Mr. Single over here, that's like just near, I feel like this is painful for him, because he can't just like come outside the house and check. If he thinks something's wrong with you, or if he hears about something's wrong with you, he's got to drop everything he's doing and rush over there. And he does. And this is fucking killing him. He can't stand it. You know what I mean? And I feel like maybe he should date you. Maybe you don't like him. Who knows? But I feel like that man over there just can't stand it. I don't know. It's almost like it's a job that he doesn't want to do, but he does. I don't know. The turtle card. I don't know. Something about patience. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. Okay? So this man over here is the one that never helps anybody. The person that's just he's in your area. He's somewhere. He's not far. All right? And I feel like heart with a key, he has the key to your heart. You like this guy. This is like a guy you try to date, and you want to date him, and he's not around. And that's who you like. But he is around. He's around more than you know, and I feel like it's not because he like anything other than just to protect you, like an instinct. And I feel like, and he's getting tired, like, you know what I mean? And he's trying to figure out what to do about this situation. Okay, so gossip about you. The anchor card, that you're single. You're like, if you're a woman here, you're like Mrs. Woman of the Year or whatever to date. Like all these men are like, they're all wondering why you're single, and they all see it as it's because this person is a good woman, something like that. Like, she's not single because something's wrong with her. She's single because there's something wrong with men. Men don't treat her right. Men don't treat people right. You know what I mean? Like, this girl only attracts bad men, or this girl doesn't try to date because you know what I mean? Like, she's a good girl, so she doesn't go out trying to, like, you know what I mean? It's hard to date when you're good. You know what I mean? It's very hard to. Good girls don't just go do one night stands that turned into marriage. Like, that shit doesn't happen. And so it's like, that's really hard to do. So basically, you're very hard to pair up with, because you have such high standards. We have high standards because you're a good person, all this stuff. So basically, they gossip about who that was you were dating. What's up with him? If you bring any men around, they're gossiping about who that is. Are they dating them? They don't like one of the men you're dating. If you're dating a man or something, I don't know how many men you got, but there's some man you bring around, they do not like that man. They'll never say anything, but they got side eye on him at all times. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's just to protect you. They see that guy around, and now they're starting to pay attention. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna try to maybe even eavesdrop something. They might try to even find a reason to walk by, maybe check their mail. They get nosy when they see this man. They get nosy when they see anybody, right? But when they see this man, it's more of like an alert, like a protection. When they see that other man, it's snoopy, it's nosy, it's who is that? So they must maybe already kind of know of this man. They've seen this man around or whatever. They want to know what he's doing, what he's up to. They don't trust this man. They feel like he's trying to use you for something. If he's trying to date you, he's no good for you. You shouldn't date him. All this type of stuff. Heart with a key, though. Okay? Welcoming love. I feel like you are single and you are welcoming love. You're not dating this person. I feel like, and you're not even dating that other person that's all existential crisis over here. The existential crisis. Hey, he's like, but hear me out. I feel like he ain't got shit else to do. So it's kind of like the only, if he can afford the gas, it gets him out the house. All right, see the positivity in it. I feel like he does. The turtle card. This guy even sometimes casually takes a stroll to your area just to check you out. I don't know, just to see how you doing. I don't know. You might catch this person walking by your house one day. And if you do, I feel like if he sees anyone in the yard there, he ain't gonna talk to you. I feel like the hyena card, he feels the same way about this guy as that other guy feels. So whoever that guy is, it's existential crisising. He's not like in your building. If you, okay, say you live in like a multi-complex. He's like in the building over there at the end. Like he ain't that close. He has to get up and get in a car and move. Like you gotta, you know what I mean? He's gotta, it could only be 5 minutes, it could be 10, but he's gotta, it ain't as easy as these other dudes. Maybe he knows them. That's what I'm saying. They might know each other and they gossip between each other. That would be kind of cool. But if they do, he has no idea. You have no idea that this guy knows them. You brought this guy around your house and maybe he made friends with them. Who knows? But overall, heart with a key. I feel like you got your, you're looking for love. I feel like if I was to tell you that this guy's over here protecting you, Mr. Existential Crisis is over here protecting you. I feel like he's mad about it. Only because he hates that he has to do this. Something like that. Like this guy's watching you. But on a trigger basis. I don't know. Like I said, they hear about it, they come. They might not even talk to you. They just watch over you. They're there in case they have to. It's like this person doesn't want to talk to you. But they do. The coffin card and the turtle, it's like this person's an ex. Genuinely an ex. And I feel like they've done boxed themselves out of your life. They did something. And I feel like, and they're alone. All on their own. Like they're single. They're like Mr. Single for life over there. But like, whatever relationship y'all had, I feel like they feel like they can never approach you unless it's to run in and save you. So they're trying to always somehow, if they feel like you need help, they're trying to run in and see if you need the saving. And if you have it, you're covered, you're okay. But they were there. They're there in case you needed it. And if they're not there, this guy's there. And if that guy's not there, that guy's there. Like, people are energetically connected to you. I feel like maybe they might be empathetic men. Men are supposed to naturally be empathetic. Yeah, can you believe that? Like, okay, how wrong has the world gone where 80% of the men are not men? The full man test, empathy. Okay, but yes, basically these people feel you when you're upset. If you get angry and start, like, say you get in an argument with a neighbor, they eavesdrop on it, they're always making sure you're going to be okay. Okay, so the stork card, Queen of Cups, right? They say you're too sweet, you're too nice, you're too good. Okay, they're like that's what I'm saying. I don't know how many exes you have, but this basically, like, you got away from your ex. You broke up with your ex. You're not with your ex. You know what I mean? I need cheese for my egg. Okay, it's making me think of Cardi B. She's got the stork, if you can see it. It's a little pouch with an egg in it. Okay, so yeah, like, I got a baby. I need some money. I need cheese for my egg. And I feel like they think you're really tough. They like your music. They've heard your music through your walls or through your windows or somewhere. You know what I mean? They I don't know. They very much like you. They think that you can handle yourself. And it's like these men know you can handle yourself. So it's really hard for them to help you for emergencies, because even when you have an emergency, you handle it. You know what I mean? But they're there in case you can't. I don't know, in case you can't handle it. I feel like even if you had an issue with a, I feel like a male neighbor, these people are, these men are more concerned about men. They're not going to handle women for you. Do you know what I mean? They feel like women shouldn't even be bothering you. And if they do, or talk, you know what I mean, gossip about you nasty or whatever, and it comes to any type of argument, they feel like that's as far as it's going to get. They literally, these men are so manly. They're so manly that they just don't see women as threats at all about anything. Like, they don't belittle them. They don't think they're stupid. They respect women. They praise them even. They care about women. But at the end of the day, they see themselves as men. Those are women. And the man is the the man is we're the lesser gender in their mind. Do you know what I mean? But not rudely. They are somehow the man, and the man doesn't worry about a woman. You know what I mean? So women arguing, it's like these men don't see it as anything. Like, yeah, y'all might even fight. It's girls. It's whatever. You know, but if a man comes at you, this really triggers these men because they just feel that is so unfair. And that's what I'm saying. So if you've ever gotten into any type of arguing with another man in your neighborhood or anything like this, these men were waiting. And I feel like it might have been with another neighbor, so it might have they would have came in even sooner. But because it's with like someone that they kind of maybe know, they're holding off until they were basically reading the scene as, okay, she's got it. No, she's gonna handle it. She's handling it well. It didn't get out of hand. They didn't have to do anything. You know, like they will always only come unless they absolutely need to. And I feel like that day is just never really gonna come. I mean, think about it. Life ain't that crazy. I mean, crazy events can happen, but not often. So I feel like, but it bothers these men. I feel like they sit around and think on you. They don't gossip really. If they were to group up though, they would group up like a team. Like literally some type of protection force or something, and they just like, I can't do this. This is exhausting. I don't know. I think they need me and then they don't. I don't know. The Queen of Hearts are like, they're the Queen of Hearts. How come they don't need me? How come they're so sweet and they can be so tough? You know, like the hyena card. They feel like you got a duality to you that's extremely tough. So it's hard to protect someone like that. I feel like this is mostly this Mr. Single's plight. The existential crisis off on the side. He's like, I'm super protective over them. I feel like that person's in love with you. The heart with a key. I feel like you have their heart. They like gave it to you and ran away. And you're like, can you please come back and get your heart? I don't need it if you're not going to be here. They're like, no, I'm here. I don't know. I don't know what's blocking them. The coffin card. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So I feel like with the turtle card, I feel like they're going through something personal. And I feel like in this personal alone time, I feel like they think on you as like their lover. It's like I'm picturing one of those old fashioned movies. I don't know which ones. I don't watch those. They put me to sleep. Well, all movies put me to sleep, but these, no, that's guaranteed. I ain't gonna make it 5 minutes in a movie like that. I mean, maybe if I sit up straight and keep my eyes open, like, okay. But like, it's something where like he gives you his you gave him his handkerchief, like one of those scenes, like they gave this to this man and he went off to war and he loves that thing, he keeps it. It's something like this, like he feels like you're there for him when he's better or when something, but in this meantime he's protecting you. As I say, he left you his heart because he's coming back for it. He didn't leave you his heart to not have a heart. Okay? The coffin card, as I'm saying, this person, maybe they're doing a lot of heartless shit. If this person does a lot of heartless shit, I feel like that's what I'm saying. They don't really get too protective over anybody. They're very conservative with who they protect. They're manly. They're the same as any other man, but they ignore their instincts to help women. Genuinely. And I feel like because this man's like gets manipulated a lot. So like he ignores help, women asking for help or seeking help or energetically calling in for help. He kind of ignores it. I feel like, but he can't ignore because he loves you and cares about you. He left you his heart. He trusts you. He gave you his heart. He fucking trusts you. It's like he gave you the heart and he takes the key with him, Or, you know what I mean? Like, you have the key to his heart somehow. You know what I mean? It's like you have this man's heart. This man's, like, connected. Like, he can't. Thoughts card. I feel like all he does is think about you. That's the one that sits there and thinks sexually about you. I feel like because he's the only one who can, dare I say. All these other men are not. They're not even trying to. It's disrespectful to their woman. And this is their own choices. I'm not even saying it doesn't even, their woman could be like, you could help her take the groceries. I'm not the jealous type. You know what I mean? And they just won't. I don't know, they find it, but it's because they do have an attraction to you, so they feel guilty about it. They feel like, no, if there was no attraction there, it'd probably be a lot easier, you know what I mean? But Lenten Rose, protection. Okay, that's what I'm saying. This is all about protection. So basically, these people gossip about, not to each other, but if they could, that's who they would gossip about you to. But these people, these men do not gossip about you to anybody except for themselves or maybe other men that know of you. And the chances of that actually being like they do that is very slim. So it's more so they're all in their own thoughts about it, but they all kind of share the same gossips. Like they desire to help you. They wish they could help you. They can't. And they can, but they're there. They're protecting you. You just don't know it. And if you ever really, really, really need it, they're there. So you never have to worry. You don't never have to be scared about your house or anything like this. If you're worried about people breaking in, it's never going to happen. You have too many people paying attention and caring. And they think you're very tough. Oh, wow, the stork card twice. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, they think you're extremely tough. Whatever you came from, and now whatever you are now. Like, hear me out. Like, this is the stork here at a timepiece. Like, this woman takes off from her lake, her cozy little environment, and she takes off with her little baby, and she finds a new place, and this is her new place, and now this is her and her little baby. They're all grown up. You know what I mean? They know your life in a sense, and they see that you're like at this stage. Like, it's you and your kid, or you and your whatever, you on your own. Maybe even a lot of you're gonna have to be a mother for this one. And the Queen of Cups, I feel like, and that's your home, and they want to help keep it safe for you. Do you know what I mean? The Ship card with this guy over here, when he gossips about you. Hyena card, he gossips about you on a level that when he's mad at you or something. And I feel like, and he ain't mad at you right now. He hasn't been mad at you in a long time. Probably since y'all were dating. You guys got in an argument and he got mad at you and he gossiped about you. To someone, who knows? Protection. I feel like they'll never tell you what they said. I feel like they were crying for 3 hours. they had an episode, dare I say, over you, and gossiped a lot. Okay, the list goes on. They said nothing but a whole bunch of shit. And then they're like, damn, that might be misdirected. I don't think that's all about her. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. We don't even need to talk about that. It's so old. But overall, this person doesn't gossip about you either. They're trying to take care of them, and they want to be with you. And until they get all that situated, they're just going to be sitting around, running around like this hyena, back and forthing, trying to like keep you safe. And I feel like, and if emergency ever happens and this person has to like come out the shadows on you and save you and help you and be the hero, which is kind of what he's trying to position himself to do. Not for like an ego thing, just because that's his call, that's his nature. And so if it ever happens, he doesn't want it to ever happen. So because he doesn't want you to ever be at risk that much. So if it ever happens, though, he's going to be there to come out the shadows. And I feel like, and there's you guys are going to reconnect. Oh, my hero. And I mean, something like this. But this man doesn't want anything to happen to where he has to be the hero. He doesn't want to put you at risk. You know what I mean? So it's like he'd rather finish up what he's doing and then come back and date you appropriately. You know what I mean? But he will come in and help you and save you. And then it'll get started then. So this man's not trying to have it come to that. This man feels like you're safe. But overall, and he feels like you can protect yourself. He knows you can protect yourself, dare I say. but conserve what you have. Save a little. He doesn't want to see you have to do that. You know what I mean? So it's like if you ever get to a physical altercation with anybody, this man's gonna come in and somehow stop that. However, he needs to stop it. He might just break it up. He might just pick the other person up and throw them over the fence. Like a bear. Just throws that other, get out of here. As I said, there's a sense of like he's responsible. He ain't gonna like go all crazy and hurt somebody necessarily and put them in a hospital because they came at you. But he's definitely gonna intervene and prevent it or whatever. And if it goes there, it goes there. Something like that. So it's like, but he doesn't ever want that day to happen. He'd rather it just be normal. He's like, I left you my heart. He's like, and I'm coming back. He's like, but this slows me down. He's like, and my own self slows me down. I feel like this person could easily be in your life and talk to you and do these things too, whatever he's doing. But he you know, I mean, he's too busy doing that. I don't know. The gossip card. He's heard gossip about you, and maybe it stirred it into him to maybe try to find a way to be with you, like to be able so he can feel like he's protecting you. Maybe just claiming you. Like I said, all these men are like, why can't she get a man? You know what I mean? Why do we gotta sit here and feel like we need? If she gets a man, we won't feel this call. We won't feel this instinct if she has a man doing it. So they're all like wanting him to date you, so you could have a man. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like what he's coming around to. Like maybe if I'm just with her, and I mean maybe then it'll be like, you know what I mean, that'll be in its own protection. Maybe it'll help this person calm down. You know what I mean? Because then you can call them if you need help. Dare I say? You could actually say, hey, what do you know what I mean? Like, this person can come and help you. They don't have to guess or figure it out or pay so much attention to try to be there to help you. They could just actually be a part of your life that helps you. Something. Either way, okay, this was, what's the gossip about you? That you're a really good person and you're worth helping. And I feel like if no one's sitting around helping you, it's all for reasons that are like beyond these people's control. These people are like just trying to do them. You know what I mean? But this is like an instinctive call that they have to like intelligently override. You know what I mean? So it's like they end up gossiping about you to intelligently override, like communicating with you. Do you need help? You know what I mean? Can I help you? Any of this? They intelligently override it, and it ends up gossiping about you because it's like they gotta kind of like go through all these different types of like pros and cons to it, and it could get insulting to you. You know what I mean? This man helping you with your groceries doesn't mean you're gonna go in there and have sex with him and make a pass at him. You know what I mean? But he considers that as an option so that he can tell himself, no, that's not a smart move. What if she makes a pass at me? Like, how rude to you. Like, you'd make a pass at a non-single man. Like, I'm sure you would know this man's not single. You know what I mean? He's your neighbor. You've seen his significant other. You know what I mean? Like, his girlfriend, his boyfriend. I mean, his girlfriend, his boyfriend, his wife, whoever. It doesn't matter. You've seen them. You know they're in a relationship. This is like these are neighbors that you have like insight on to an extent. Like, you have seen them long enough to have your own little stories about them. You know their lives. This person has a wife. This one's got a girlfriend. But I just can't pinpoint exactly which neighbors these are. But you know these things about them. If I could, you would say, "Oh yeah, no, that guy's got a girlfriend. I would never make a pass at him." But still, he like insults you, acts like you're gonna do that to. You know what I mean? So there is a little bit of a gossipiness to it, but it's all just for them to kind of like look at all the outcomes, I guess. And they basically all deemed it that they'll only come and help you or do anything for you if it's an emergency. And that other person is the same, but it's because they're super busy with something personal. Okay, and I feel like it's not another person. So that's why, I don't know, it's not romance or nothing. You're their romantic interest. You're their sexual interest. This person's so busy and it's so personal and private that there isn't even sexual desires going on down there. Like, it's like he has to think about you and go talk to you or go check up on you, and then he starts getting turned on and stuff like this. So it's like whatever it is it's keeping him is like, it's just taking forever. But either way, I hope you have a great day, and that was good.